Hey kids, it's me, Teacher A. In this video, we're going to answer some learning tasks about circles. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's start. So let's start with true or false questions. Okay, so let's identify if the given statement is correct or not. Okay, so this is the first statement. Two angles intercepting the same arc are congruent. Okay, so here I have here a circle. Let's say this is the same arc intercepted by two angles. Okay, where are those two angles? Here. This is the first angle. Diba? This angle intercept this arc, and this is another angle. And this second angle intercepts this arc also. Okay? So, question, congruent ba ang dalawang angle na ito? No. Okay? Kahit lagyan natin ng numerical example. So, let's say this is 40 degrees. Right? What is the measure of this? Let's say this is the center. Okay, so obviously this is a central angle, so this measures 40 degrees also, right? What about this angle? This is an inscribed angle. So what is the measure of this inscribed angle? This is half of the intercepted arc. So this measures 20 degrees. Okay, so clearly, obviously, these two angles that intercept the same arc are not congruent. Okay? So, the answer here is false. Okay, statement number 2. An inscribed square in a circle separates the circle into 4 equal arcs. Okay? So, ito yung ibig sabihin nun. You have a square inside a circle. Okay, yun yung ibig sabihin ng a square is inscribed in a circle. Okay, so ang question, hinati ba daw niya yung circle into 4 equal arcs? So parang, itong arc ba na ito is equal to this arc, equal ba to dito at saka dito? Are they all equal? Okay, so from the drawing, kung maganda yung drawing ninyo, it's yes, no? It's a true statement. Okay? Well, we can prove it. Okay? So, you can draw diagonals. Okay? So, okay? Here. And then here. Okay? And the diagonals of a square are perpendicular. So, ibig sabihin, they form 90-degree angles. So, ito ay 90 degree. Ito rin, 90. So, this one is 90. Ito rin, 90. Okay? So, they are all 90 degrees. And, ito ay center. Okay? Ng circle. So, if this measures 90, the intercepted arc measures 90 degrees. If this one is 90, okay, the intercepted arc measures 90 degrees kasi central angle ito. Okay? And so on. So, ito ay 90 degrees, 90 degrees. So, that's why the statement, an inscribed square in a circle separates the circle into 4 equal arcs. Ito yung 4 na arcs na yon. Okay? So, it's a true statement. Okay, let's try this third statement. The measure of a central angle is twice the measure of an uninscribed angle intercepting the same arc. Okay? So, I'm going to use my previous figure. Ito yung nasa number 1 statement. Okay? Kasi pareho lang yun. Parang you have a central angle and this is an inscribed angle and they intercept the same arc. Okay? Ang question dito, yung measure daw ba ng central angle is twice the measure of an uninscribed angle. What's your answer? it's true. Right? 20 times 2, it is 40 degrees. Okay? Okay, so the fourth statement says, an arc has only one central angle intercepting it, but several intercepting inscribed angles. Okay, is it a true statement or a false statement? Okay, so let's have this figure. Okay, this is the arc. Let's consider this arc. Okay, that one. Okay, so if you have this arc, it's true that there's only one central angle na pwede siyang i-intercept. So this one is a central angle. This is the center of the circle. Okay? Ngayon, ilan kayang inscribed angles ang pwedeng mag-intercept dito sa arc na ito? Okay? So we have one here. This is one inscribed angle. Okay? So, can we find another inscribed angle that will intercept this arc? Yes. Let me show you. That one. This is another inscribed angle that intercepts this arc. Actually, marami pa, meron pa, madami pa. Can have this. Okay? This is another inscribed angle that intercepts this arc. Okay? So that's why the answer to this statement is true. Alright? Okay, next statement. The vertex of an inscribed angle is the center of the circle. It's obviously false, right? Where is the vertex of an inscribed angle? So let's have this. This is an inscribed angle. Its vertex lies on the circle, not on the center. Okay? So that's why that statement is obviously a false statement. Okay, next statement. It says here, when two chords intersect, they intersect at the center of the circle. Is it a true statement or a false statement? Actually, pwede naman, if you have these two chords, actually they are diameters of the circle. Right? So, itong two chords na ito, they intersect at the center. Yes, okay? Pwede, but not always. Let me give you two figures that will make the given statement a false statement. You have two chords here, right? This is the center. Okay? So you have two chords that intersect not on the center kasi ito yung point of intersection nila. Right? Okay? Let me give you another example. Here, you have two chords. Here, this is the first chord, right? And this is the second chord, right? And this is the center of the circle. So obviously, these two chords intersect on the circle, not at the center of the circle. Okay? So that's why statement number 6 is a false statement. Now we have this statement. When two diameters intersect, they intersect at the center of the circle. It is definitely a true statement because ang diameter, nagpa-pass through yan sa center talaga ng center. Okay? It is the longest chord. Okay? So kapag ito, this is a diameter obviously because it passes through the center. This is obviously another diameter. Okay? It passes through the center and obviously they intersect at the center of the circle. So that's why this statement is true. 8th statement. When two chords intersect at a point on the circle, an inscribed angle is formed. Okay, let us see. So, this is a point on the circle. Actually, kahit alin dito. Okay, again, this is the center of the circle. Ito yung two chords. This is the first chord and this is the second chord. Saan sila nag-intersect? A point on the circle. Okay? And they form an inscribed angle. Okay? So, this statement is true. We can still use this figure to identify whether the ninth statement is true or false. This is statement number 9. When two chords intersect, the point of intersection is in the interior of the circle. Okay? So, ito yung magpapa-false dyan. Kasi you have two chords. Yeah? And they intersect on the circle, not in the interior of the circle. Ang interior, itong nasa loob ng circle. So, hindi lahat ng chords kapag nag-intersect nasa interior. Okay? Pwede siyang on the circle. Okay? So, that's why it is a false statement. So, lastly, we have this statement. When two tangents intersect at the exterior point of the circle, so, here, this is a tangent, right? Because it touches the circle at exactly one point. This is also a tangent because it touches the circle at exactly one point. And these two tangents intersect at the exterior point of the circle, nasa labas. Okay, sabi dito, totoo ba na the intercepted arcs complete a circle? Where are the intercepted arcs? Okay, let's start with the bigger arc. So, this is the bigger intercepted arc here. Right? Okay? And then, the smaller intercepted arc is this one. Okay? And clearly, the two intercepted arcs complete a circle. So, we have a true statement here. Okay? Okay, so after the true or false questions, let's answer another learning task. Okay? This time, we're going to prove. Okay? So, let's prove that if a quadrilateral is inscribed in a circle, then its opposite angles are supplementary. Okay? So, let's recall some terms here. Ano yung quadrilateral? Okay? It's a polygon with 4 sides. Okay? It can be a square, a rectangle, rhombus, kite, trapezoid, and so on and so forth. Okay? Parallelogram. Okay? So, all polygons na merong 4 na sides. Okay? Sila ay quadrilaterals. Okay? And this quadrilateral is inscribed in a circle. So, ibig sabihin, you have a 4-sided polygon na nakadraw inside a circle. Okay? And then, we're going to prove that their opposite angles are supplementary angles. So, that means, yung sum ng measures ng dalawang opposite angles is equal to 180 degrees para masabi ninyo na they are supplementary angles. Okay? Okay, let's prove the statement. So here, let's say we're given a quadrilateral ABCD which is inscribed in circle E. So obviously this is the center and this is our quadrilateral ABCD. Okay? So, we prove that angle ADC, where is that? ADC. So, this angle, okay, and angle ABC, ABC, so this angle, are supplementary angles. So, yan yung statement natin kanina. So, if you have a quadrilateral inscribed in a circle, we prove that the two opposite angles here, this one, okay, they are supplementary angles. Okay? Or we prove that the measure of this plus the measure of this angle is equal to 180 degrees. Okay? Of course, you can also prove that the measure of this angle, okay, plus the measure of this angle is also equal to 180 degrees. Okay? Remember, they are opposite angles also. So, supplementary angles din sila. Okay? Pero ito lang ipoprove ko kasi pareho lang naman yung method. Okay? So, susundan nyo lang. Okay, let's start. But here, I'm not going to prove it using the two-column approach. Okay? So, parang guide nyo na lang siya. Okay? Yung proof na gagawin ko dito. Okay, let's prove it. Okay, so, let's start with getting the measure of angle ADC. Okay? Again, where is that? Here. ADC. Right? Okay. So, obviously, angle ADC is an inscribed angle. Right? Ito. Okay, it's an inscribed angle. The vertex lies on the circle. So, ibig sabihin, the measure of this angle is equal to 1/2 of its intercepted arc. So, ito yung intercepted arc ni angle ADC. So, this one is equal to 1/2 of the measure of arc ABC. Itong arc na to. Here. Yeah? Okay. So, what about the measure of angle ABC? Where is that? Okay. So, here. This is A, B, C. We have another intercepted arc because the vertex lies on the circle. And where is the intercepted arc? Ito naman. Okay? Ito ang intercepted arc ni angle ABC. You see it? Okay? So, ibig sabihin, the measure of angle ABC is half the measure of the arc ADC. Okay? So, let me write it. So, it is equal to 1/2 the measure of the intercepted arc. So, that is ADC. Okay? So, ADC. Okay? So, now, I'm going to add them. Okay? So, it's like this. Going to add them. Okay? So, it's like measure of angle ADC, right? Plus the measure of angle ABC is equal to, so you add these two, 1/2 the measure of arc ABC plus the measure of arc ADC. I factored out 1/2 here. Okay? Kasi if you add these two, okay, meron silang parehong 1/2, so nilabas ko lang. Okay? So that's why I have this. Alright? Okay. So, if we continue, so we have 1/2 here. Okay? And then, if you check the arc ABC and the arc ADC, so let's go back to our figure. Arc ABC is this one. Yeah? And arc ADC, itong nakastitch. Okay? You see? They complete a circle. right? This one plus this one, okay? They complete a circle. So, if you add their measures, it is equal to what? 360 degrees because they complete a circle. So, what is 1/2 of 360 degrees? It is 180 degrees. And we were able to show that the measure of angle ADC plus the measure of angle ABC is equal to 180 degrees. So we say angle ADC and angle ABC are supplementary angles. Okay? So, ganun lang. Okay? So, I think that's it. Okay? So, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this video.